you face yourself in the mirror? Right? The mirror is the truest reflection of our souls. We finally get to face ourselves. We spend the majority of the day externalizing, always viewing and judging and being aware and processing. We never do it. We rarely do it with ourselves. The culture of the society is when you look in the mirror, you're putting things on yourself. You're concealing who you truly are because your natural existence, you don't believe your natural existence is enough for society. And sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it is, right? That's your decision to make. We just get so convoluted between what we're being told and what we want. It's just, this forever ongoing struggle. Sometimes you face yourself in the mirror. When I used to, when I used to drink, right? When I used to drink. Yeah, I'd party, I have fun, all of that, all of that. But also, every 2 to 3 weeks, grab, pull a chair, sit in front of the mirror, just drink, and just dialect. Like drunk, mouth sober tongue. Drunk mind sober tongue. I don't know, whatever it is. I knew it was the only time I was gonna be real with myself about whatever was going on with life in that moment. And I used it as a true reflection of like, yo, what's up? What are we doing out here? What's going on? I checked in. I talked about checking in, right? I checked in with myself. Like, yo, is this it? Eventually, I no longer needed the alcohol. I always needed the mirror. That's what being able to meditate is, right? This, being so in tune with yourself that you remove the need for the physical awareness of what you look like, right? But to truly break through, you need to confront in the mirror, right? Because that's the lowest level of just self-awareness. Just, I think about it, but I don't really. When I look at myself, do I see it? Do I confirm it? Talked about doing a microdose of shrooms, December, November. And it's being awake. It's being awake. It's being awake. And just seeing all the drags of life. I looked at myself in the mirror. I had my beard. I hadn't cut my hair in days. And I just said, yo, like, what's going on? This isn't what it's supposed to be. I just shaved. I shaved everything. I went clean. And I faced myself. I truly faced who I was, and I faced my existence in that moment. This is what I look like. There's no hiding behind the struggle. I rotated I looked into my soul, and I said, never again. And I've done that before too. It has to be a breaking point, right? When you're in that low, how often, no matter, regardless of how often it's coming. For me, it's it's based on like what I have going on. Like right now, I'm pitching. I'm pitching an idea. Pitching a book idea, right? Like, not trying to be secretive. I'm pitching a book idea. So there's this dread of just, this another part of life being rejected. And, after 10 years of being in this journey, not being skilled enough at this level, at the height of what I feel like I've been doing to be accepted and being able to get this, get this book, get this potential, get an agent to get the book deal. Excuse me. Like Nietzsche said, right? When, what's the exact quote? When we're tired, we're reconfronted with demons we conquered long ago, or ideas we conquered long ago. Yeah, like I've been in such a good vibe doing all the smaller projects that I needed. I talked about needing a bigger win. I got all these small wins, and it feels good because it's what life needs to be, right? It's having those small every day, weekly wins that just kind of keep you motivated and going. Sometimes you need a big win just to kind of take you over the edge. You need to elevate the experience for yourself. And that opens up all of those past doors of feeling vulnerable and feeling stagnated, feeling rejected, like I said earlier. But I also have other projects going on too. I was listening to music. I walked by the mirror. I'm seeing myself smiling, happy, and I ain't believe it for a second. I ain't believing. I kept walking. I said, kept walking. And I was like, nah, like what's up? Like you don't know me anymore, right? You don't know me. We just powwow a couple of months ago. You don't know me anymore. So I just took my pants off. Um, Went back to the mirror. Was like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, give dap, no love. You hug all like it's love, right? Check yourself in the mirror sometimes, yo. Say what's up. Say what's up. Don't walk past yourself like you don't know yourself. Say what's up. Don't let it be based on just the conditioning, or like again putting something on. Even with when you get out the shower, right? I put shea butter on because that's the only thing that works on my skin. I put shea butter on, and I'm still masking up essentially, right? Just randomly, right? When you do it throughout the day, whether you're dressed, like even when you dress up, how often do you look in the mirror, right? You're showing out for everyone else. You know you look good, you feel good, but you didn't really look at yourself and say, "Damn, piece of meat," right? Sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I go in the mirror and I'm like, yeah. I'm that dude for real, for real. I feel that. I'm in that headspace, that positive, uplifting, necessary mind space of just believing in myself, being satisfied with myself. And the goal is to have more days like that than others. And on the occasional days where you don't have that, it's not just innate. You like say, well, what's up? Like what? You pause and you're like, nah. Go honor self. Go honor self. Honor yourself in the mirror. Honor yourself by acknowledging yourself. How often do you get to see yourself throughout the day? So pause. Use the mirror. Reflect. Process. Analyze. Or just stare and just think and let's look at your features. Right? We do it with photography. We do it with pictures. We do it forever externally, but we rarely just do it for ourselves. Look at self more. Perfectly ties in with last night. Last night, for the first time and for the last time, I watched an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, or I think that's it. And I watched them, maybe it was season 9, but it was the first time Kanye was on it. And since I've been seeing tweets and the news updates about him, the situation with him and Kim K, it just felt right to watch it, and watch Genius last month, or earlier this month. So it felt right to watch it. Just a lot of thoughts, right? Like on one level, like I've never watched anyone on in the Kardashian side of the family do anything for like more than 5 seconds. I've never heard any of them speak uh, more than like a sentence, because I don't really watch anything that they would be on. But just watching them, like I think like time went by. I was like, yo, this is an hour show. This is an hour-long show of this, and respectfully to them. Like I'm not. I know what it is. I know what reality TV is. That's just what the game is. But watching what was the height of American culture, and seeing its true manifestation and where we are today socially. The makeup, the hair extensions. That's one thing, right? Another thing was just like really watching the behavior and the character dynamics. You know, it's always been known that they've people use the word appropriate, right? They appropriate black culture with the big butts, the lips, the hips, curves, hair. And on the surface, like I'm aware of. I've seen it. I've seen the Boondocks episode about it. But like really watching it, and it's watching. I was watching. I don't know any of their names. I'm old. I'm old. Courtney, I think, is one. Just driving and just had like the '80s vibe, right? Had the jumpsuit, the track jumpsuit, the neon colors, wrist bangles and nails, like in a whip, and I'm like, it feels a certain way, right? It feels black, right? Black experience matters. And then the twerking, and I don't know. But anyway, this is the realization that was the height of our culture, of our American culture at some point, and you see the manifestation in how we live today, and that we accept it. Like that's what it really is, right? We accept watching things that we know are fake, but told what we're being told they're reality. Like I don't have the right wording for it right now, but that's kind of the concept. Um, and since we accept fakeness on TV, even though we dealt, I guess it's just art becoming life. Maybe that's the easiest way to say it. It's art imitating life. Reality TV, I watch it. I know it's fake, but I watch it and I accept it and I get into the bullshit and the drama. And I pick sides, and then when it plays out in front of our collective lives, you don't see it. It's cool, right? Like that's just what it is. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. Yo, face yourself. Peace.